Man, these PGF YNs on a completely different level of savage though. We talking about a shorty like 9 already out here putting in work for the set. They got kids playing with switches like they toys. That same shorty high as hell, playing with the blick, and ended up blowing his own thumb right off his hand by mistake. It's crazy. You got a member who literally never take that shiesty mask off. He sleep in it, he live in it. He even walked across the stage and graduated with the ski mask still glued to his face. Then the ops pulled up on his mom's crib and started blowing the whole house down, spraying bullets right through the walls. Shorty wasn't even home, so his OG had to grab the pipe and start blowing back from the porch. Then they called his phone like,
she called me like, I just blew at them bitch ass niggas, they can't shoot nothing out. I said, bro, you gonna get to call my manager, call Freddie, call him right now.
Even the females getting into it now. The clout chasing out here is deadly. You had a female drill rapper think it was a game, shorty dropping a heavy diss track aimed right at a dead PGF member. 2 weeks later, they found her slumped inside a whip, popped in the head. Before we start, shout out to the real ones rocking with me on every drop. Smack that like button, gang. You locked in with Hood Edition. And today, we deep dive into the story of PGF. Motown, Southside Chicago, West Inglewood. This area always been hot. We talking about a group of shorties from the same neighborhood, growing up together, going to the same school, hanging on the block, and playing basketball. By 12 or 13, these shorties was already jumping off the porch, stealing, robbing, fighting other blocks, doing all type of street shit. But at that time, it wasn't no gangbanging yet, just regular hood kids doing hood shit. And between these shorties, you had one big boy named Quan Thomas, aka Psycho. Psycho was different though. He was talented, hooping, rapping, dancing, and folks stood at 6'4", tall as hell and solid. Whenever the other shorties got into a fight at school or with another block, Psycho was always on the front line standing on business, making sure his day ones was safe. He used to fight everybody for him because he was the biggest. He was beloved by all the shorties. He had 2 blood brothers, a big brother and a little brother named Mooda. But Psycho was the first one doing the music. He came up with that name himself, Kid Psycho. He posted his first freestyles on Facebook, trying to find a way out for his family through the rap or basketball. He was strictly chasing his dreams, staying out the way. Then everything changed. August 16, 2017. The shorties was all chilling at Nuk's crib. Psycho left the house to go down to Bradley Park and Jeffrey Manor just to hoop and get ready for his junior year at Tilden High School. He was out on the courts with his shirt off, playing basketball with his stepbrother, when a whip slid up, and a man in a dark hoodie walked straight up to him out of nowhere. They say it was mistaken identity. They thought them shorties was they ops. The shooter looked right at him and asked a wild question. Which one? Which one should I shoot? And for whatever sick reason, he chose Psycho, strictly because he was the tallest one on the court. The shooter started letting it spray from close range, striking Psycho right in the head. As he lay there, the shooter stood over him and kept shooting, catching him 6 times in the neck, shoulder, and hand while everyone watched in pure terror. Psycho was dead before the medics even hit the block. His stepbrother and his day one saw the whole thing happen.
A 16-year-old boy gunned down while playing basketball, and tonight we've got a breaking news update for you. We are hearing from his coach. The teenager was killed in Jeffrey Manor this afternoon while playing at Bradley Park.
But his coach and friends insist he was a good kid, a high school athlete who was focused on basketball.
Tonight, anguish and disbelief at the scene of the shooting. This basketball court at 97th and Yates, where the teenage victim was playing ball with friends.
A and B student, kid's not a gangbanger. Mother and father raised him as Christian, take him to church and everything, and look what happened.
Basketball coach Tony Gibson says he coached the victim, 16-year-old Quan Thomas, in a summer basketball league. As Thomas played with friends around 4:30, police say 2 males drove up in a sedan. One got out and opened fire, shooting Thomas in the head. He would die on the court.
It was 100% mistaken identity, 100%. And I don't think it was even mistaken identity. I think it was let's go on the court and just shoot somebody.
In fact, Thomas lived with his family in a different neighborhood. Residents near the park say it's long been a trouble zone.
I have 5 sons and they cannot come to the park.
Why not?
Because they shoot people.
The kid was a good kid. The kid did not deserve what happened to him.
A 16-year-old kid, raised right, went to church, wasn't no gangbanger, just a talented kid trying to hoop, executed dead on the court. 12 ended up catching a dude named Torrecius Berry and charged him with first-degree murder after witnesses pointed him out. But weeks later, camera footage dropped showing he couldn't have done it, so they dropped the case. To this day, the real killer walked away clean. And that right there, that was the spark. When Psycho died, everything changed for these shorties. The regular street fighting was over. The shorties didn't know nothing about losing somebody that close. This was their first time feeling that type of real pain. So after that, they stood on business for their brother. They created PGF, Psycho Gang Family, or Psycho Gang Forever, strictly in his honor. Psycho's best friend Nook decided he was gonna carry that legacy. He wanted to continue the path Psycho started. But at that time, these shorties was dead broke. No money for the studio, no resources for big music videos, nothing. So Nook had his homies record him on a phone, and he started posting those raw freestyles on Facebook, just trying to build a fan base. Before he died, Psycho actually told Nook they needed to start rapping. Then folks got killed like a week later. Then Nuke started going crazy viral on Facebook. His name started ringing all through the city. That hustle inspired the other shorties too, like PGF Mooda, Psycho's actual blood little brother. Mooda jumped in the booth too, rapping for his big bro, keeping that name alive. They was doing it all for Psycho. But look, the music wasn't making them no money yet. So while Nuke was going viral on the net, he was still trapped in these streets, robbing, stealing, doing what he had to do to survive.
I say, bitch, I want some hot shit. We be on that op shit. We watch bodies drop, bitch. We gon' send some shots quick. We gon' blow the block off. Watch me blow his top off. Red like some hot sauce. Yeah, you know he knocked off. 50 in his AK. I'ma let it spray face. Something like some hot mess. We just did the dash race. You know I'm in first place. Smoke, I got a heartache. Tweaking off the me, it had sealed in the party. 20 in his pistol. Blowing like a whistle. My bullets, baby missiles. These get through your tissue. We like, what's the issue? Half on them come and get you. Niggas really broke. I have on them come and fix you. Dope, very musty. Face, I leave him ugly. Shotty make him Dougie. I call him Mr. Sluggy. Playing like it's rugby. Eating like I'm chubby. Niggas wanna shoot. Get him gone in a hurry. Pack him up like a book bag. He don't get the look back. Your song, boy, that shit whack. You can get your shit back. If you really on that, then we get really on that. Cause we be taking mines. You will never get your dome back. Bitch, gang gang.
Eventually, Nuke realized his Facebook numbers was too big to ignore. He knew it was time to transition. He saved up, shot his very first official video, and dropped it on YouTube. Boom, 600,000 views in 3 months. Nuke went completely up. He started his own channel, kept dropping heat, and used that drill energy to put PGF on the map. PGF is a set of Blackstone YNs, locking down the territory stretching all the way from 53rd and Paulina to 59th and Paulina. But if you're looking for the heart, that's 59th and Paulina. To understand how they move, you gotta understand how they clicked up. PGF locked in deep with OTN, only the 9. PGF out of 53rd are strictly Moes, while OTN on 59th is a mix of Mo's and GDs. They separate sets, but they clicked up so tight repping Marlo block together that it's basically the same exact thing. All the young ones hang with each other, and all the young Mo's from Folly, Murderfield, and Artgang show them love. The rest of Motown rock with them heavy, but make no mistake, PGF stand on their own. They started their own wave, got their own blocks, and they got their own savage list of ops. The roster is deep. You got the face of the set, PGF Nuk, and his little brother PGF Tavo. Then you got Glizzy, Psycho's blood lil bro Mooda, PGF J-Man, Quan Get 'Em Gone, FullyChop with his big brother PGF Michi, Lil 50 and others. A deadly mixture of rappers, frontline hustlers, and certified whip snatchers. And in these streets, they got smoke with damn near everybody. They constantly at war with they nearby ops from back of the yards. They main ops, that's Alliance 147. We talking about Loke City 051, Damonville 054, and the Winchester Boys 057. Those blocks are tied in deep against PGF, making it a daily war zone on the south side. Also, they had beef with other sets like M Block, JDG, and Risky Road. They are cool with DMG, Shorty Mob, OTV. See, after Psycho died, the Shorties wasn't fully deep in the field yet. They was hurting, yeah, but they was really trying to lock in on the music, trying to find a way out. But then, February 2nd, 2020 hit, and that's when everything turned demon mode. We talking about a shorty named Marlon Gaines, aka Marlo. Now, Marlo wasn't officially PGF. He claimed Murdagang in Motown. But Shorty was tight with PGF Nuk's little brother Tavo. Marlo was the absolute heart of the set, the youngest. Just a big baby, but he was way too advanced for his age. Shorty was out here on his bike, on his posts, dissing 30 dead ops every single day. He didn't even own a pipe. He'd just push up on his older homies to get a gun, ready to go to war with grown men. He was 15, fighting 30-year-olds on the block, trying to prove a point.
Boy, you know how we come again. Me and the big C with the gang guys.
Marlo crunches that. Damn!
You acting like a little girl. Who hit my baby? Who hit my baby? Who back on? With your no eyebrow having man. I beat you shit like shave. I knew this bitch was gonna be busting on the gas. Rocking out, bitch, steady popping out. Steady wanna tweak for the YNS. All my niggas killers. Most of us is drillers. We will come and get.
The older shorties like Nuke used to tell him, "Little boy, slow down. Just slow down with the streets." But he ain't wanna listen. He wasn't ducking no smoke, and that tragically caught up to him too quick. On that afternoon, Marlo was walking on the 56th and Marshfield. A whip slid up, and 3 dudes hopped out of an SUV. They cornered the little boy, beat him, and a shooter let it spray, striking that 15-year-old shorty 7 times. Nook was in bed with his girl when the call came through. Just minutes before, Marlo had called him saying, "I'm about to push up to your crib." Instead, they had to run 4 blocks down to a bloody crime scene. They watched the medics put Marlo in the ambulance, but he died right at Comer Children's
Tonight with breaking
Hospital.
news, a 15-year-old boy is dead after a shooting on Chicago's South Side. It happened tonight near 56th and Marshfield in the West Englewood neighborhood. Police saying detectives have surveillance video, and it shows an SUV pulling up and 3 offenders getting out. One pulling a gun and firing at the victim several times, and no one is in custody.
The shooter was an 18-year-old named Damian Day Coleman, aka Dayski, from Winchester Boys 057, part of that Alliance 147. Dude was literally wearing an ankle monitor for a pending pipe case when he stood over a 15-year-old shorty. 12 staked out Daysky's house 10 days later and caught him with a loaded .40 caliber equipped with a laser sight. He ended up taking a plea deal and got hit with 20 years. But in the trenches, court don't mean nothing. Marlo's death hit different. It brought pure anger and rage. It pissed the whole hood off. That was the exact turning moment where PGF stopped playing. The music wasn't even the main focus no more. Everybody strapped up. They jumped strictly into the streets and got active. Nuk went into the booth and dropped that anthem, Marlo Block. And from that day on, from 53rd to 59th and Paulina became Marlo Block. They started spinning for their little shorty, and the war with 147 became permanent.
It's fucked up, cap on the bin, and fuck the cops. Only load this Marlo Block.
The war was already up, but February 17th, 2022 made it a whole different type of personal for the team. We told him about a 15-year-old shorty named Jamarian Wales, aka Sosa. Shorty claimed Artgang, but he was deep in the field with PGF, repping Marlo World heavy. Sosa wasn't just any regular member though. He was FullyChop and PGF Michi's big cousin. He was the one who showed FullyChop the ropes when they was growing up, giving him that real guidance in this street shit. He was the inspiration. It was 9 in the morning, broad daylight, on the 5800 block. Sosa was just posted up, thinking it's a regular day, when a black Chevy started creeping down the street. Once that whip got close, the window rolled down and somebody started letting it spray, catching Sosa in the head and torso. They rushed little folk to the hospital, but it was already too late. He was gone at just 15.
A 15-year-old boy is in critical condition after being shot in the city's West Englewood neighborhood. Police say this happened just after 9 a.m. on the 5800 block of South Paulina. That teenager was standing outside when a black Chevrolet approached and fired shots, striking the boy in the head and torso. No one is in custody.
To this day, 12 ain't caught nobody for it. But the streets always talk, and the word traveled fast that Alliance 147 was behind that. Specifically, Little Noonie Hood.
Anybody that's 147, they getting that belt. So it's family. Just the family, you know? The family. That's it. The family. That's it. We die 5 VLK. Hey, PGF, keep our fucking name out y'all mouth. We not a tour with y'all. Y'all not our ops, gang. You can't say the phone.
Losing Sosa broke FullyChop. That was his blood. From that day on, FullyChop started merching everything on Sosa's name, and 55th and Hermitage became Sosa City in his honor. By 2022, PGF Nuk was absolutely heating up, doing crazy numbers and cementing his name in the Chicago drill scene. But he wasn't the only one rising out of the trenches. On the other side, a rapper from Alliance 147, exactly from 54th, named Glock Boy Bobo started buzzing heavy too, and the tension between Nuk and Glock Boy instantly took the beef to another level. Then April 2022 hit, and Nuk completely broke the internet. A lot of people didn't even know Nuk is blood cousins with Polo G. They linked up and dropped a video for Waddup, and that track became an absolute summer anthem. It was banging in every single nightclub, blasting out of every car window, and running up the city's energy until it cleared like 130 million views. Nuk was officially in his prime, and the whole world finally learned what PGF stood for.
They say they on their block, it's time to slide, fuck them up. Hey, look, bro, walking up, mask up, suit it up. Hey, catch them by the stove.
Nuk was moving different though, doing some real DIY punk style street shit. Instead of waiting on major venues, he threw a party right in his own backyard in the middle of the trenches, selling it out completely with a packed crowd just to perform Waddup. He was doing tours right around his own block, but the clout didn't change his mindset. Nuk was still wild, casually going on Instagram Live with his literal ops, talking about hawking them down. And this is the rack, where YNs have casual conversations with the ops about drilling, knowing damn well when they catch each other in person, it's instant smoke.
Hawk down. They lucky they ass got real feet.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all legs strong as hell, bro. Oh, bro.
Yeah,
what y'all be doing, like leg workouts and shit?
You say leg workouts and shit? Motherfuckers. Hey, look, motherfuckers stay chasing.
Did you ever chase me?
You on the round. Why you don't pop out?
I pop out all the time. I'm too protective.
You ain't pop out a little for them. Motherfuckers chase their ass.
Cause I probably just went with them at the time, you know? I make money. I make money and do the shit they do.
So that shit I do, you feel? Okay, this shit ain't nothing.
For them to chase them, chase their ass at the G-Stank. Y'all don't come to our store tweaking.
You say that?
Y'all gonna get checked at that bitch. One little juice from them just in y'all store.
Yeah, on photo, he sure was too.
Laying at y'all park and shit. You just at y'all shit too. We was hooping, we played 3-on-3 on y'all shit.
Yeah, I would stay come to y'all shit though, by myself.
I bet y'all won't play 3-on-3 hooping at our court though.
We could play 3-on-3. What up?
Come play basketball on our court.
On photo.
And come on fit night for trying to. Y'all come up 59. Come on 59 for trying to do the shit we do. We went in y'all stores, all types of do shit
bro,
we do.
On my cousin's grade, we want to be serious, shorty. Y'all really be coming through y'all shit. Well, then y'all don't be outside. You hear me? Why y'all don't be outside when I come through y'all shit?
Want me to also real shit? Want me to tell you why we don't be outside as much as you think we don't be outside?
Why?
I'm rich now. I got my homies and don't got.
No, I'll tell her before you got rich. On
my little bottom, it was busting. That's what SRT dropped. We was outside every day.
Yeah.
We slid every week. Y'all that's never outside. Henderson, Sealy, Point, Drive.
Hey, I convert you last, folks. We was outside every day.
You don't even talk to me like
before, that. Look. Before you drop SRT and after you drop SRT, we was outside every day, folks.
But we was SRT. We shot SRT outside with 20 switches.
On phone, no. Y'all definitely did that, but we wasn't outside.
Y'all never want to come through our block.
Gee, y'all shit, we come to y'all shit daily. What the fuck?
Bro, if y'all did it with the bro, when y'all first did, y'all was shooting out train tracks. I ain't trying that shit. That's scary.
Who?
Your homie them, they skin them shooting out train tracks.
Oh, funny on shooting out train tracks.
They pop one nigga ass though. They did their shit, but they shooting out, they scary.
I don't know what you talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either, but at the same time, y'all homie them, they shoot scary.
Yeah.
They shoot basketball scary as hell, you know. That shit.
Y'all ain't shot shit though. The fuck?
That's cap.
So where y'all shot some shit? Where y'all shot at us?
On my little brother grave. Y'all just, bro, on my brother, y'all that's never outside. On my brother grave. Yeah, on my little brother grave. Me and my homie lock.
All my life, shorty. I'm on the band right now.
On this bitch.
Nah, don't do that though. Why would we do that?
I don't care if it's you. I don't get a fucking who out there. I didn't blue at niggas. Anybody who was out there got blue at. And I can see you shot spotters for proof.
On the guys, you ain't blow at me.
I don't care if it was you. If they on your block, they get too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, y'all blew out some motherfuckers that ain't got shit to do with us.
I don't give a fuck.
Y'all ain't blow at our homies enough. Y'all blew at old motherfuckers.
I know.
What?
And they ass shouldn't have been on y'all shit.
Shit, they old people. What you blowing at old people for?
I saw a group of niggas. They ass gotta move around. I don't want nobody on this block. That's my shit.
Yeah.
That's how.
I definitely be on your shit like it's my shit.
I want you to come try it.
I be over there already.
You ain't never called me and show me.
I ain't never. You don't never call us and tell us. You feel?
I don't gotta call y'all. You know who I am. You gotta call me. 9 times out of 10, I'll be someone make some money. Little brother don't have that.
For them.
A big brother does supply.
Uh-huh. I'm already knowing.
I ain't no shit though. What y'all on though? What y'all on tomorrow?
What you on?
Shit, I might be on whatever y'all on. I might slide over there to your shit.
You might slide over there?
Yeah. Get high, put a motherfucker in the sky. Get high, roll up.
Oh no, I stay putting motherfuckers in the sky.
Shit, I'm feeling them. We can. You ain't putting nobody in the sky. I don't know who y'all be putting in the sky right over now.
We put a little photo in the sky. You feel me?
Yeah, it better be a little photo.
No, photo, it definitely a little photo.
It better be a little photo because you said the name, your ass can change.
Man, I don't get no fuck. What you talking about, shorty? Why you saying all that shit on the live though? Like you just been saying you been saying little fan shit the whole time you been on live, shorty.
I've been saying federal shit.
Yeah, you been saying little police shit. You know motherfuckers watching and shit, fuck.
You wanna know what you just fucked up about? Cause you talking about it like it's police shit. See, now we gotta get off the live, fuck.
On photo.
You talk like a motherfucker being federal. You supposed to let it go how it go.
Man.
You know how to play the net or the streets, man. Come on now.
Who you talking to?
Flip PGF, we can teach you something, guys.
Nah.
Yeah, you see, we get money, views, power.
I'll never go hang with lames.
We got money, views, power.
Hey, look, I bet have money. I'll keep y'all the money. You feel
power, fame, clout, killers. There's everything around us.
Y'all can have the clout. I don't want that shit either. Photo. Tell your follow. On photo, y'all don't even follow me. Don't
y'all can go follow his ass. Give him a couple likes. I think he ain't never got over 100.
I don't want none of that shit on my life.
Fuck you taking pictures for? Why don't you take a picture for if you don't want likes?
Look, they
I hate talking to dumb ass.
They dick ride.
They not dick ride because they know Nook's the truth. I've been in the Motown running shit, right?
Nah, Nook is the cap. Fuck you talking about? Got that cap on your shit. Your ass cap.
This the only cap I wear on my head.
Your ass cap, short.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, what you on though?
Shit, I'm finna pop out. Shit, I'm gonna pop out later on. I'm gonna hit your line.
Oh, photo hit the line.
Say line.
Alright, stay dangerous. Fuck you talking about.
Shit, you need to stay safe.
You need to stay safe. You hear me?
Fuck being dangerous. Your ass got to lock up in a closet.
July 11, 2022. PGF allegedly scored on their ops. We talking about a known stepper named Leon T, aka Murdoc. Shorty rep Damonville 054, right in the heart of Alliance 147, and he was super tight with Glock boy Bobo, his best friend. In the rack, Murdoc's name carried heavy weight. Word is he was a certified demon, allegedly up 10 hats before the streets finally caught up to him. It was just a regular summer day when Murdoc was out on the 53rd and Sealy, doing something as simple as walking his dog in his own hood. That's when a whip slid up, pipes started barking, and they caught the top stepper completely off guard. He got stood over right there on the block. The internet went crazy, but the trenches already knew the score. Word traveled instantly that PGF and their alliance was the ones who did that work, catching 147's biggest hitter right on his own hood. Losing Murdoc completely broke Glock Boy Bobo and the whole 147 side. You take a factor like that off the board, and the get back becomes the only thing the blocks think about. By 2024, that PGF crash out mentality finally caught up. The feds officially stepped in and scooped PGF Nuk after he went on a wild carjacking spree through the city. Word is, in less than 30 minutes, Nuk hit 2 separate gas stations on the south side. Close to midnight on April 7th, he pulled the pipe on a dude at 59th and Morgan and snatched his Chevy Malibu. Half an hour later, he used that same whip to pull up on another gas station at 83rd and Cottage Grove, hopping straight into a 35-year-old man's whip. He forced the driver into the passenger seat with the pipe to his head, made him cash app the funds straight to his account, forced him out his clothes, and dropped him on the road. 12 spotted the stolen whip parked on the 1600 block of West 55th Street. They flooded the area, tracked him down, and caught Nuk hiding inside a janitor's closet of a nearby phone store.
Nah, take it off your feet, bro. My phone just died, bro. Ain't nothing crazy in this car, right? It's a gun shit right now. That's not yours. Oh, no, that ain't yours. Okay.
He's a whole rapper.
Oh, well, he can rap with us. Oh! Hey, check the whole car, though. Nah, come on, now.
I don't get no.
You a rapper? What type of rap you do? What type of rap? Hey. Come on, just take it to me. Y'all know who I am, bro. I don't know who you are, bro. All them people that told y'all who I was. Nobody said who you was, bro. My dead homie, they just let me show this person right here. Turn around. PGF Nuk. So you ain't never heard the song What Up? Call you. That's your song, favorite rapper. I'm trying to tell y'all. Call Junior real quick, cause we got his favorite rapper. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Listen. You made that song with Polo? He did. Oh, you Nuk? He Nuk. Oh. What's up, baby? My name, I said Clean. Sing my part for my little song. Come on, you finna take me to jail, bro. Why would I do this? I'm telling y'all that ain't my shit, bro. Bro, that is your pipe though, bro. This ain't even I couldn't even ride with no gun, bro. I'm PGF Nuk.
You finna take me to jail?
I'm gonna call you back. Everything gonna go with you, brody. He said, up his watch. No, I got it. You don't want 22. No, everything going with us. Everything going with you.
They booked him heavy, and the feds slammed him with 2 counts carjacking, kidnapping, and federal machine gun charges, meaning they caught him with a switch. PGF Nuk traded his prime for a federal cell, facing up to 15 years in the feds, and everybody thought the PGF movement was entirely over. But the new generation immediately stepped up to keep the name alive. FullyChop started taking the rap shit serious, dropping videos, running up numbers, and picking right up where Nuk left off with the ops. But these youngins is wild, moving with that same crash out energy. PGF Mooda was just inside the crib doing a video shoot for his new track. They had the whole PGF out. It was a straight slide video, and every single YN in the frame was holding heavy artillery. We talk about an educated guess of at least 20 pipes, sticks, drums, and switches. But you can't cloud chase on the internet with potential murder weapons and think 12 ain't watching. As soon as the director shot it cut, 12 moved in and completely raided the trap. They swarmed the crib and scooped up every single pipe on the scene. These kids crazy. Why are you flashing 20 switches on the net when you know damn well you gotta use them same pipes in the field? September 16th, 2024. PGF was lurking. They caught an 18-year-old shorty named Baby Doc, aka Lil D. Shorty was a factor from Alliance 147, exactly from 54th, and he carried a heavy legacy on his back. See, Baby Doc wasn't just any regular member. He was Murdoc's little brother, and blood brothers with Lil Noonie.
Hey, now you ain't from old blocks, house. Blow them Chuck Taylors off his head. This the Benz, little bitch. On BD, you a little bitch, nigga.
You a bitch, but your chip too fast.
Hey, little folk. Show them that joint. Show them that joint, little folk. Just show them the joint. Show them the joint, little folk. This live, I'ma delete it. Show them the joint. Yeah. Oh, show that joint. Show it, my fucker. Show the clip, folks. They can't see it, folks. Oh, look for them live.
After Murdoc got smoked back in 2022, Glock boy Bobo took Baby Doc under his wing, trying to guide him through the same trenches that claimed his brother. But with Bobo already sitting in a cell for an armed robbery spree, the youngin' was left without his protection. It was 2 in the morning, pitch black in Englewood, right around 56th and Throop. Baby Doc was out when a hitter got close and let a single pipe bark, catching Shorty straight in the eye. When 12 responded to the shots fired, they found him laid out right there on the block. Paramedics tried to patch him up, but it was already over. He was gone, just like his big brother. Right away, the internet went crazy. FullyChop and them PGF members started claiming the score heavy, making it look like the ultimate get back for them fallen members.
Baby Doc and Big Doc died in the worst way on all my dead people. Folks died with his Drake, folks died with his button.
September 22nd, 2024. Only 6 days after Baby Doc got smoked, PGF was already lurking. This time, a 17-year-old hitter named Quan Get 'em Gone from PGF was the one driving the slide. The YNs loaded into a stolen Dodge Charger, pulling right up on 57th and Wolcott. Standing on that corner was TP, a member from 56th and 57th, the main target PGF dissed in almost every single track. Around 5 in the evening, the doors of the Charger flew open in broad daylight. 4 hitters hopped out and started letting it spray, completely lighting up the block. Bullets was flying everywhere, tearing up parked whips and snapping into a nearby house where a family was sitting on the porch. TP tried to break into a dead sprint, but the heat was too heavy. They head-tapped him and blew down both of his legs, severing his arteries before he collapsed and blacked out right there on the block. TP somehow survived a critical hit, but word in the trenches is he told 12 exactly who did it after he got blew down. 12 started tracking the crew down instantly, but Quan Get 'em Gone ended up setting his own trap. See, these youngins just cannot keep their pipes off the internet. Less than a week before the drill, Quan was on a YouTube channel flaunting switches and rifles with his whole face out. He even wore the exact same clothes to the shooting, but the absolute biggest mistake was his ink. A massive tattoo stamped right across his neck that said, "Fear God." 12 matched the clothes, the block, and that loud neck tattoo straight to the surveillance tape. Later on 2025, when they swarmed a crib in Evergreen Park to scoop him up, they found a .40 caliber switch with an empty 50-round drum sitting right in his bedroom. The judge slammed him heavy, booking him for attempted murder, possession of a stolen whip, and federal machine gun charges. TP eventually healed up and even dropped a song trying to diss PGF back, but the streets already knew the score. FullyChop stepped right up to the mic, rapping exactly what the trenches witnessed. Chase got shot, but who got caught? TP couldn't even walk.
There's no
about? Chase got shot, but who got caught? TP couldn't even walk. I see that face by sundown.
TP that's a bitch. Got the drop, we set that bitch. Tried to run, we tap that shit. Get that drip.
October 2024. The momentum was crazy. FullyChop and Lil 50 was running up numbers on the music side, and FullyChop had just sat down for a major interview with DJ U. Everything looked like it was panning out perfectly. Just 2 days after that interview, on October 22nd, all hell broke loose. We talking about a 15-year-old rising star named Anthony Smith, known to the streets as Lil 50 from PGF. Shorty was FullyChop's literal right hand, even though his father was from TrapCity and Lil 50 grew up around there. He chose to run with the youngins from PGF. That decision put him in a deadly spot, because Bloodhound had heavy beef with TrapCity. Shorty Mob was clicked up with Bloodhound, and PGF was clicked up with Shorty Mob. Lil 50 was originally from TrapCity, but he chose to claim PGF heavy. That Tuesday night, Lil 50 went to Woodlawn to visit his father in TrapCity territory. While he was hanging out at the crib, he got a text from his op cousin, Lil Speedy, giving him a straight heads up. Leave from wherever you at, they know you over there. But the youngins didn't take the warning serious. When it was time to go, Lil 50's sister Jada called an Uber. They walked downstairs and ran into 2 of 50's childhood homies. As they approached the whip, the 2 friends suddenly yelled, "On that car," warning them about a suspicious whip rolling by. Lil 50 instantly passed his infant niece to his older brother and said he'd be right back. But things turned completely left. The 2 friends ran one way, and Lil 50 ran straight into his death. Within seconds, 8 shots echoed through the night. Jada and her father ran towards 66th and Champlain, searching the dark corners until they found Lil 50 laid out all by himself in the alley. He was hit in the chest and leg, still moving, trying to speak, but only able to communicate with his eyes. By the time 12 arrived and rushed him to Coma Children's Hospital, it was already too late.
Over here now.
You can hear police dispatch audio right there revealing officers were met with a large crowd when they arrived on scene last night. According to police, the shooting happened just before 8:30 in the city's Woodlawn neighborhood. CPD says the boy was standing in an alley near 66th and Champlain when someone opened fire, hitting him in the chest and left leg. On scene, investigators blocked off an alleyway as they documented and canvassed for other evidence. At least 16 evidence markers were down on the ground, and you could see shell casings and other personal belongings, including clothing. Now, as of this morning, the motive for this shooting and what may have led up to it is still not clear. And again, Chicago police say no arrests have been made.
The truth about what went down in that alley is it wasn't a clean slide. Shorty got checked for his pipe. A 14-year-old from TrapCity named Lil Tay had stripped Lil 50 of his own gun, allegedly as get back for another homie, Lil K-Sue, who got his pipe taken prior by PGF. Instead of cooling out, Lil 50 made the fatal mistake of going back to retaliate and confront them by himself. A struggle broke out. Lil 50 tried to fire back, but Lil Tay stood over him, allegedly catching his 5th body using Lil 50's own pipe against him. Right away, the internet went into a frenzy with ops trolling Lil 50's death. Jada, who had practically raised Lil 50 on her own since she was 16, completely flashed out on Instagram Live, screaming that she was putting 30 racks on the shooter's head and funding the get back.
Now you finna go to the crib right quick?
Yo ass trying to be funny like no more 50. I swear to God, on my... And fuck the police, that the police right here. On my dead cousin, my little brother went out born. On my dead cousin, on my daughter head, my little brother did not go out like no goofy. It's murder.
Look, all my dead was no nigga on this lag and said they ever did something 50 shot at him, but shit, all y'all niggas
ain't nobody. Speedy,
all my
all of them, ain't none of them do shit.
Y'all ass.
And Speedy ass not even no fucking out for real, that's a goofy.
I'll bet you on, look, I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. On all my dip, y'all know this big bro talking. You know something will happen when I'm on the phone. All my
hey, granddad.
I ain't gonna play.
On my dead cousin, my little brother did not go out like no goofy. On my dead cousin, he did it. Oh my dead cuz my little brother went out blowing. Be on your way, I don't get no fuck. My little brother did not go out like no goofy. And I know that's for a fact. They want to talk, answer questions. Ain't no answering questions. Leave this shit in the streets. Can't nobody say my little brother went out like no goofy. I don't care. He went out blowing his gun. Most of you niggas didn't go out blowing shit. I did.
Come on, man.
It's cool though. You know what you know. How much you want to bet? I give y'all 24 hours, and that's 20K on somebody here. I give y'all last 24 hours. I bet y'all whoever did whatever be killed. I'm done talking now. On my dead cousin, y'all know I'm not no bap. When I put anything on somebody here, and Speedy ass keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. His ass keep trolling, his ass gonna be dead. His ass keep trolling. When the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin, while his ass steady wanna fucking troll.
But the craziest part of the story, while she was talking about putting 30 racks on a dude's head on live, she had just set up a memorial donation page with that exact same 30 grand goal just to cover his funeral costs. November 19, 2024. Exactly 1 month after Lil 50 got smoked in that Woodlawn alley, the streets didn't even need to send a slide team. In The Rock, sometimes the universe handles the get back itself. It was a Tuesday morning, right around 2 a.m. over in the Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood. A crew of YNs was out tearing through the city in a stolen white Chrysler 300, flying south right around 77th and Vincennes. The driver lost control of the wheel and wrapped the heavy metal completely around a pole. The impact was so violent, firefighters had to cut the entire roof off the whip just to pull the bodies out. 5 shorties were stuffed inside, and 12 found a bunch of pipes scattered across the seats. 4 of them survived the wreck with injuries, but the one sitting in the back seat, the only one who didn't make it off that block alive, was the 14-year-old stepper himself, Lil Tay from TrapCity. We talking about a 14-year-old kid who already had 5 hats to his name. 5 separate souls collected before he was even old enough to get a driver's license. He was the definitive shooter who stripped Lil 50 and turned his own pipe against him. But instead of a bullet, it was instant karma that caught up to him. Right away, the internet went crazy. Quan Get Him Gone hopped straight onto his IG story to clear his name, typing out, 50 killer is dead, so now get off my dick. Hearing that, Lil 50's sister Jada instantly celebrated, posting a picture of Lil 50 and saying, "Hey, on my daughter, I love you, see how God work." But then Tay's closest homie hopped on IG to defend him, screaming, "Little bro was up 5 souls, you goofies can't compete with Shorty. On Cinny, he would've put that belt to a motherfucker quick at only 14. Call my bluff, Shorty was different. 50. He got hit 10 times with his own pipe." May 15th, 2025. A 19-year-old female drill rapper named Acacia Miller, aka AK or AK DeGee from OTM. Shorty thought she could run up her clout by dissing Lil 50 from PGF right after he passed away, dropping a diss track video that was completely stuck at 15,000 views. But in Chiraq, drill music only makes you famous once you become a
Hell
member.
nah, he ain't getting no pass. How the fuck PGF this like 50 ain't get left? That boy got left on his ass. People with the J, you know they
ain't got no man out here. You playing, you gon' get shot out here. Tweaking with me.
It was 2:30 in the afternoon, broad daylight out west in North Lawndale. Ack was sitting inside a parked whip on the 1600 block of South Ridgeway Avenue. She didn't even see him coming. 3 dudes quietly crept up on the whip, and one of them opened fire up close, catching Shorty multiple times in the face and chest. She was slumped right there in the front seat before being rushed to Mount Sinai, where they called it.
Vexen is again here running this shooting scene here on Ridgeway, 18th and Ridgeway. That's where the car ended up.
See it over there? They shot through the driver's side window, shot the female in the face. She must have drove off, but she crashed into that tree there, right? And then you got, this is where this is at. It must have started here or something like that, right? They just shot this lady. See, in the pity. This is crazy. A lady just got shot in the head.
So they just killed this lady for
They just shot this lady in the head.
Oh, shit.
As soon as she passed away, that same diss track shot straight up to 150,000 views. PGF started trolling and claiming to get back instantly, and everybody in the trenches knew exactly who was behind it. FullyChop hopped straight on the mic rapping, AK died, who killed that dyke? Keep that bread, his ass a hype. Get him close, his nose wiped. At just 19 years old, she became another casualty of the streets, showing exactly how fast things spin out of control when you play with the dead. February 2026, Vic from HBlock. Shorty was super locked in with FullyChop and the whole PGF, but he was also cool with M-Block. He used to be tight with a member named Peapot from M-Block, but out here, old friendships don't mean nothing when a back door opens. On February 3rd, right on the 2200 block of East 67th Street, a brutal shootout broke out between the two homies. They drew down and traded shots right at each other at the exact same time. When it was over, 12 pulled up and found both of them bleeding out on the pavement. 2 guns were recovered from the scene. They literally took each other out. Peapot caught one straight in his eye, and Vic caught a headshot. Both of them were left fighting for their lives, but against all odds, they survived. Right around that time, Lil Noonie from Damonville, 5154 Shark, started heavily trolling and dissing Lil 50 after he passed. FullyChop and Vic had previously tried to delete Noonie right on his own block, but they airballed twice.
I ain't get hit cause somebody was doing 60 miles per hour and they was shooting out a window. That's why. I thought it was gangster when you get on feet.
Right. Since they couldn't catch Noonie on those first slides, PGF turned around and clapped Noonie's uncle instead to send a message. That's when G-Stank, a rapper repping Damonville 5154 Shark, stepped into the mix. He hopped on the net talking crazy, heavy dissing PGF's deads and taking the disrespect to another level. He really thought that internet screen was gonna protect him.
I just seen some shit. He said he got back for Chase. How the fuck you get back? How you get back? Let me know something. How you get back? Cause man, you ain't get out with me. Who you get out with, nigga? Who you get out with, nigga? What, CEO?
Black and play with Shark, we soul snatch. I'm smoking 50 cause he got burnt. Niggas man, we got the hoes.
June 5th, 2026, just past midnight in the back of the yards, right on Damonville blocks. A crowd was gathered on the 5100 block of South Wood Street when 2 masked shooters hopped out and started letting the switches spray. It was a complete bloodbath. 7 people caught slugs in that rain of bullets, leaving the pavement covered in empty shells. Long Way from Loke City got taken out completely. A woman caught a headshot. And right in the middle of the chaos, G-Stank from Damonville 5154 Shark caught it flat in his back while trying to beat his feet.
And that tragic loss happened overnight during a mass shooting in the same neighborhood where Bradley was raised.
He was leaving from cutting someone's hair, from what I was told. And as he was leaving to go, shots rang out. Bullets ripping through 51st and Wood in the back of the yards after Chicago police say 2 suspects approached a group and opened fire. Another man was also killed and 5 others injured.
Man, hear shots really bad. Last night was really crazy.
G-Stank survived the hit and was stable in the hospital, but the internet instantly turned into a comedy show. FullyChop, PGF Michi, and PGF Mooda hopped straight onto the net, relentlessly trolling G-Stank for catching multiple shots straight to the spine while running away. To make the disrespect even colder, FullyChop started mocking him online, reminding Noonie and Stank about how they had already clapped Noonie's uncle on that previous slide. By mid-2026, PGF scoreboard looks just like the rest of the rack. Main faces like PGF Nuk and Quan Get 'em Gone are sitting behind the wall, while rising stars like Lil 50 and Marlo got taken out before they could even make it out. But even with the top steppers locked up or buried, the remaining PGF youngins are still on the block keeping the war active. At the end of the day, it always ends the exact same way: jail or death. You locked in with Hood Edition. We out.